That's recording, right? It's been so long that I've forgotten how to use this thing. It feels like it's been ages since I've made a video, and those of you that watch this channel know I used to upload fairly consistently. But here's the thing, it's not that I haven't got anything to say, it's quite the opposite. Look. It's just the time it takes to make these videos. It takes a really long time to make them the way I want to, and my ideas have gone faster than my workflow recently, and well, it's kind of tanked everything, which is kind of odd. You know I love making films, the B-roll, the scripting, the planning, the editing, but that level of production's become a little bit of a roadblock, and it's making it hard to get kind of anything out the door. Recently, whilst we were on holiday, I sat down to write a list of kind of rules or lessons that I've learned over the last 5 years, since lockdown, Becky's breast cancer treatment, since getting sober, all these kind of major changes psychologically and to some extent physically, from talking to people, from reading, from, well, just living. I've learned so much that I thought I'd make a list of those key lessons. I started listing things that I wanted to turn into videos, and then my brain wandered straight into drone shots and fancy transitions, and I knew these videos are never going to get made. Right now I have about 50 video ideas I'd love to create, and I want to make all of them. So the key going forwards is going to be simplicity. Just me grabbing a camera, maybe while on a run or a ride or a walk or in here, just filming. Nothing fancy, the same depth, the same level of thought, the same level of research and, well, soul searching, just less production. And I know I've said it many times before, but these videos aren't for you, they're for me. They're my form of journaling, but my love of filmmaking is starting to become a bit of a barrier, so I'm stripping things back. Same substance, much simpler delivery. That's not to say I won't be chucking in some B-roll or fancy bits occasionally, but I know myself too well, and more often than not, it'll just be me sharing ideas as simply and as quickly as I can, because I need to start making these films again and getting these thoughts out. Now, you know I'm not a big corporate strategy guy, the complete opposite. In fact, I hate it. But I read something once about system design. It's about trying to automate, eliminate, or delegate. See, graphics, I can't help myself. I thought I said I was going to try and make it simple. So can I automate these videos? No, I'm not going to use AI for this. The process is the point, even down to the editing. I learn from making it and putting it together. And even when I'm editing, I'm sat there thinking, yes, that's what I meant. So automate isn't going to help with these videos, right? So can I eliminate them? Well, I've tried accidentally by not making them for a while, and I've realized that I actually really need them. They're important to me. They're for me. And delegate. I could perhaps hire an editor, but the channel doesn't make enough to justify that, and honestly it would take away some of the core of what this is for me. I used to love Peter McKinnon's videos, but once he got really big and had a team, something just kind of changed. And it's not just him, it's a pattern. It happens a lot when channels get really big, and that's unlikely to ever happen anyway. And you know what, I think there's more than just these 3 rules of automate, eliminate, delegate. I'm going to add a 4th, reiterate. Not in the usual repeat yourself sense, but in the sense of iteration, a new version, a refinement. That's what I'm doing now, finding a new version of how I make videos and share ideas, a new iteration for the time being. There will still be depth and detail, just simpler, leaner, easier to get out, and hopefully more frequent. So that's where we're at, a bit of a channel update. Be ready for a few videos, and hopefully in fairly quick succession. Thanks for subscribing, thanks for watching. I'd say sorry it's been a while, but as I've said many times, even in this video, it's got nothing to do with you. So fingers crossed, there'll be plenty of new videos coming your way. And in the meantime, look after yourselves and, of course, those around you.